Hey, welcome back. It's me again. I'm making another video. It's 3:44 p.m. and the reason why I'm making another video is because I'm just trying to entertain you. But yeah, today's video, what are we going to get into? Today's video is entitled How many tools do you need to fix a broken rake? And make a video of it. You're going to need a tripod. See? You're going to need a tripod. Oh, the sun is out blaring strong. You're gonna need tools, and you might need something to cut the wooden handle that broke, like a chainsaw. So I decided to bring the chainsaw out just in case. My brand new CS4910 that I used the other last week on two jobs. I already need to sharpen the chain, but since it's brand new, I don't have a sharpener yet. Um, I gotta deposit some money in the bank on the credit card so I can buy a sharpening, a little sharpening kit so I can sharpen the chainsaw. Yeah, it gets dull after the. I did overheat it at one point, cutting the big stump. The oil and the reservoir kind of had gone, and I was still giving it full throttle. I overheated the bar for a moment there. So yeah, it eats oil like crazy when you're fighting the stump at full power and all that. So yeah, I burned like maybe 8 tanks of fuel through it, and almost the same. I mean, yeah, like 7 tanks of oil or whatever, or around there. But anyways, let me show you what happened to me today. My trusty husky rake broke while I was dumping the trash. Yeah, it busted up. The handle broke in half. So I'm gonna fix it right now. Look at that. My rake broke, and I can't work without this rake because I use it to rake up trash and leaves. It wasn't rotted, as you can see. It wasn't rotted. It just broke. I was pushing a bunch of mango leaves, and pop, snapped in half. And there's nothing worse than having a short little rake like this. It's absolute junk. It's absolute junk. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix it. These are the rakes that I buy, the metal ones. And yeah, it's so sad. I mean, I didn't abuse it. I mean, it did get wet, but you can see it's not rotted. It just broke. They can't handle too much force. The guy at Home Depot, he was selling me a thick old wooden handle, but I was afraid I was gonna have trouble because it's not the right size. It's not the right size to fit in here. So I didn't want to have to, you know, struggle with it or whatever. I don't know if I could use the bigger size stick or handle, but yeah, I just went for the same size. Um, the other stick is a lot nicer. Let me show you. The other stick is a lot thicker, like my hard rake. I'll show you. My hard rake has a nice sturdy handle, and that's what I like. Check it out. See, this is a serious handle. This is thicker, stronger. A lot stronger, a lot thicker. But see, I was afraid. There's no way. I mean, there's no way this thing is gonna fit on that rake. It's just not the same size. So anyway, yeah. So what I'm gonna do? Let me show you the rake. that I bought at Home Depot. The the stick, the handle, and we're gonna put it on. This is the one I bought. See, it's like nine something. It cost me like $9 and something. With tax, it was like 10.60. But see, this one is the only one I could find that was long, 60 inches or so. Yeah, because I don't want them short little sticks, you know. So this one is long, you know, like the original. But the only thing I couldn't find it without this screw-on end. I'm gonna see if I have to chop it off or it'll work. Because anyways, that metal piece has a taper on it. So let's go see what we can do, how it works. Yeah, this is a nice handle. I mean, it's skinny, but it's nice. It's long and everything. So we're gonna fix the rake, the Husky rake that I bought at Home Depot a couple. Well, it's been like a year now, I guess. And we're gonna put a new. We're gonna put the new handle on it. Um, Let me take the old one off. Let me set you up on the tripod 1 second. I got all my tools ready. I got my socket and ratchet set. I got my drills and my screw. What do you call it? The drill. Let me see where the sun doesn't. Let me see. I guess I could put you here. I want to kind of bring you in close though. Let me see what I can do. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to bring you in close to the action. Okay. All right. As you can see, it broke, and now this. I don't know what I can use this for. You know. So let's first remove the this retaining bolt and nut, which I had just recently tightened last week. Oh, let me give you the story too. The funny thing is, I was at the dump dumping the mango leaves, and the guy next to me, he was just dumping some trash, whatever. So he didn't have any rake. So he actually came to me, and I guess the guy's hands are cursed because he said, "Oh, could I use the rake?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, sure." So I let him the rake to use it, and lo and behold, I told him, "Oh, these are the good rakes. You know, don't buy the plastic ones." I commented to him, you know, "Oh, these are good rakes." You know. So he said thank you, and he left. And I stayed there. I had already dumped everything out of the bed, but behind the truck, there's always trash, that leaves that fall on the ground. So I'm raking them up, and then there's a big bunch of leaves, and I'm raking them. And when I go to push, plop, snap, and that's what happened. My rake broke. Can you believe that? And I had just lent it to that guy, and then I started thinking, you know what? I think that guy, he must have a curse on him or something. You know? Oh man. Yeah, that's the true story. That's what happened to me this morning. That's what happened to me this morning. So basically, I'm just getting my let me see. Let's take off this self-locking nut. Let me find the right size, and we're gonna take it off. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I think it's one of these. That one. See if I can find the right one. Uh-huh. Yeah, I use this one. I'm missing a couple of sockets there. Righty tighty, loosey loosey, because we're gonna loosey loosey. Yeah, So okay, we take the nut off. Then it has this support plate. Now we gotta take the screw. Let me see. So the bolt comes out, the handle comes out. So as you can see, we're gonna have to drill this hole on the new stick, on the new stick. So what I'm gonna do now is get the size bit that I need. Let me see. Let me bring you into the action. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a hole. We're gonna have to make a hole this size. So let's open up. Let me close this one. My tools here. Let's open up. This is my drill bit set. My drill bit set right here. Let me see what size I need. Let me see what size I need. I think it might be this. Oh, it's pretty big. Might be this one. Yep. See? It's perfect. Right here. Focus. See? We're gonna have to make a hole on the new one. All right. Okay. Let's put the drill on the drilling setting. Okay, is that the drill setting? I think so. Okay, let me put you back here. Open the chuck. Yeah. Okay. Let me get the new stick. Let me do a test fit to see if I'm gonna have to cut this metal end that they crimped on here. Yeah. Let me try. Let me test fit this. Let me test fit it in here. Let me show you. I think so. I might. I don't know if I'm gonna cut it with the chainsaw. I mean, maybe. Might not have to. Let me. Okay. It's still in the metal. Let me see if I can push it down a little bit more. If I don't have to cut it, I'm not going to. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna have to cut it. I'll just get to the where it has some wood on it. I still need to go down a little more. Let me see. Let me see if I can force it like an inch more down. If I can force it an inch more in there, I'm not gonna bother cutting it. I'm just gonna drill through it. Yeah, the funny thing is, yeah. Okay, okay, there we go. All I did, I pushed it down farther so I can get to the wood. Now we're gonna drill through here. Let me see which way I can do it. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna work there. All I really have to do, you know what? All I really have to do So basically, I got the handle in there. I got the handle in there. Um, right here, I'm gonna put the drill, and I'm gonna drill through the wood straight in the center, and I'm gonna drill right through, and then I'm gonna align the hole, put the bolt through it, and we're gonna get it done. Yeah. Just give me a second. I'm kind of seeing where. Mhm. The bolt goes right through there. Basically, right up there, right here. Let's drill the hole straight through the center. Start off slow. Here, I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. I'm going gently. I'm going gently and straight down. See? It went through. Uh-oh. Back it up. Hold up. Let me tighten my drill. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Wow. Is that perfect or what? Can you see? See the metal? See the metal right there? Look at the hole. It aligns straight through just by guessing. Look at that. See that? Amazing. As you can see, I didn't cut off the metal part that the stick came with or the handle. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. That doesn't bother with the operation of the thing. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, so now we have that new bolt. The same bolt goes through. Look at that. Look at that. See that? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now we get the supporting plate, and then now all we need is to find. Okay, right here. Put the nut back on and tighten it. So like I said, the handle cost me $10.60 with tax at Home Depot. So now we just tighten it. Yeah, the thick handle that the guy told me this is the one, it wouldn't have fit in here. This thing is not made for that fat handle. I mean, I like the handle because it's a lot sturdier, more thicker, stronger, but it just doesn't work here, you know. So I'm glad. He basically he gave me the handle. I said okay. But he even said, "Oh, it's this amount of money." But I said, when he left from helping me, he left me in the aisle, and then I started thinking and looking at the other sticks or rake handles. See, I didn't listen to his you know what I mean I didn't take his advice, you know. See, this is the one it takes, and I got the long one because they had some sticks there that were short. You know, I don't want no short rake because I wanna be able to do that. You know, extend. I wanna be able to extend. So I got the long replacement pole. You see, I got the long replacement pole. So there you have it. I got my rake back in action. I got it fixed. So that's how you fix your rake. Get the right handle. As you can see, I got a long one. I got the right handle, the right size. The wood is actually nice because it's like, it's got a nice color. It's got a nice color. So yeah, I fixed my rake. So yeah. Another thing that I got fixed. Let me put it inside the. Let me put it back inside the storage. Yeah. So I showed you. I told you I would show you how to fix things, random things, and all that stuff. Yeah. The the stick on this one is longer than the original. Yeah, it's longer. Yeah, but I like that because it gives me more reach. More reach is better. That's nice. Okay, cool. So I didn't have to use my chainsaw. That's why I brought it, but I didn't have to use it. Um, so basically, I'm just gonna put my tools back away. Um, the chainsaw is full of gas and full of oil. The pull saw worked awesome. The pull saw also, I filled it with gas and oil. As you can see, I put this thing to use. Let me show you the. You can see it was clean, but not no more because I used it. I was already looking at the teeth on the chain, and yeah, I gotta sharpen it. I'm just gonna order a file and a depth tool for the rakers to adjust the rakers, and then because I have a Dremel tool. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna buy, like a $6 diamond grinding stone, 5/16 7 inch. So I can do it with a power Dremel. Oh look, see this tooth broke right here. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna happen. Um, oh, did this one break? Yeah, see, I lost a couple teeth. I told you, man. I used this thing really hard. I broke a tooth right there. One of them broke right here. But whatever. We'll sharpen the chain. Once the chain loses all its teeth or whatever. Yeah, I did overheat it, I told you. But anyways, it's just a chain. The chains cost like $30, around there. Um, so this is just a 325-inch pitch. Um, 74 tooth or something like that. Or now it has 70 tooth. It's lost a couple teeth. But yeah, I'm gonna order the thing to sharpen it. So I just keep it sharp, sharpen it up, and have it ready for next time I do a job. Um, yeah, and also soon I'm gonna bring you the video where I might sharpen my SHC 225. I gotta tighten the blade. I want to grease the blade, tighten up the blade, and maybe sharpen it. But I'm gonna wait till I get the little. Well, I mean, just stay tuned for that video. I gotta see when I got time to make it because I got a lot of things coming up. A lot of customers asking me for things and stuff. At that property where I was cutting the mangoes, the mango trees, the last videos that I uploaded. I still got a large, humongous mango tree to top off. That thing is so tall. That thing must be like 50 feet tall, 40 feet tall. Who knows? I got to get up on like a 14, 15-foot ladder with my pole saw and see if I can reach up there. I don't know. I'll try, but if I can't do it, I just tell the customer, listen, it's too tall. So I'm gonna give it the effort. I'm gonna try, and I'll bring you along for that too. And this coming week, I have some lawn maintenance to do. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff coming up that I'm gonna record. Hopefully, it ain't gonna be me falling off the ladder. I always like saying that. I just think it's fun. Uh, let me put the chainsaw back. Yeah, so basically, I gotta sharpen the blade on this thing. Lost a couple teeth. It went to war, chewing on the bark, you know. It went chewing on the bark. Let me turn on the light. It went to war, chewing on the bark. Echo, the home of the Echo. Yep, that's my brand. That's my brand. That's my brand. I'm happy with the new chainsaw. Yeah. Pull saw. There you go. Turn off right here. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna put these tools away. Thanks for watching and spending a little time with me, and watch me fix my rake. Have a good evening or rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for your support, your subscription. Remember, keep everything happy, keep it green, and do good in the neighborhood. Amen.